Right, so hey everyone and welcome back to another budget photography video. So before we get into this video, I want to say something quickly. I may be MIA next Sunday. Hopefully I am going to try to make a video and then edit it while I'm away and yeah. Anyway, getting to the video. Actually, before I do, can I just say it's really hot in here. Like, really hot, and I have to have all the windows closed. Although, actually, no, that's a lie. Normally, I do have the windows closed. Now I've got one open because it is so hot in here. It was 40 degrees in London for me yesterday. What? There's no air conditioning in my house. It was probably worse than the desert. So, photography. It is an expensive hobby. Let's face it, if you're looking at a fairly good camera, you're looking at least £1,000 and another £500 for a lens, and then God knows how much for an editing suite. And anyway, putting money aside, this is a list of things that I use on a daily basis that I've kind of fallen in love with. Now, first of all, there is my RP, my Canon EOS RP mirrorless camera. Before this, I was using this, the Canon 1D Mark IV, and I love this thing. Still don't know if I'm going to keep it, but that's not the point. My Canon EOS RP has been one of the best cameras I've ever brought. Battery life could really be improved, maybe in the next model, but its capabilities for the price is really good. Next item. Believe it or not, one of my favorite little things is this. Are you going to focus on this? This is the Canon EOS RP USB-C charger. Now you're probably thinking, what's so special about a charger? Well, come closer, look. It's USB-C. And, whoops, because the batteries are, well, where is it? There it is. So small, I can put this into there and I can charge on the go. I love it. It's great. Now I have 3 batteries, so I'm not really worried about a battery dying, but when it does and I'm on a shoot, I just put it in there and stick a battery bank. And speaking of battery banks, this is my one. I've had this a fair few years now and it's actually really black. It's really good. It charges via micro USB, USB-C, and it has 2 USB-A outputs, meaning it can charge 2 devices at once. And this battery can charge everything, basically everything that I own, from my phone to my RP to my GoPro. It charges everything 2 or 3 times over on a single charge. Now, yes, this does take forever to charge back up again, but once it's fully charged, well, you're good to go. I don't know the model number, or all I know is it's made by Anker. Yeah, I don't know. If I find it, I will put it in the description, but I doubt it. And then there are lenses. I've got one favorite lens, and it's this one. The Canon, 70 to 200 millimeter lens. This is a beautiful lens. It's a beautiful lens. You can pick it up for about £200–300 second hand. And even at f4, this is beautiful. It's Canon L glass, so it's some of their best glass. And look at it. It's a weapon. It's beautiful. Really beautiful. If I can find them, I've put some shots up right now of what the pictures look like. Storage. Let's talk about storage, shall we? Because you've got to be able to store all your photos somewhere, and it's this. The SanDisk, I think it's Extreme something or other, a really rugged SSD. It's USB 3 with USB-C standard port on the front. It comes with a little tiny cord. Wish it was a little bit longer, but I use this daily. Stuff in the short term goes on here, and then it goes onto my big main drives for long-term storage. But I use this daily, and it's really good. I think I've done a video on this. Actually, I think I've done a video on everything you're about to see, so feel free to take a look. Now, there are lots and lots of action cameras out there these days, from GoPro to DJI to I don't know. Anyway, I went with GoPro and I brought the GoPro Hero 10 Black. And this has been worth its weight in gold, purely because I went wild swimming with my family the other day, and I brought just this camera. I did bring my RP, but I didn't really use it, and I recorded on this. Now, I did record a vlog, but I'm not really going to post it, so I'm just going to keep it for myself and my family's memories, because it was a fun day, and as much as I would like to share it, it's actually quite a personal trip, so I probably shouldn't share it anyway. But I recorded it all on this in 5.3K, and it was amazing. Is there better cameras out there? Yes, probably is. Probably way better cameras. But I love it. And especially because this comes off and you can charge it via USB-C. I love it. I charge this on the go. I get 2 batteries. I mean, yes, I do wish I had got some sort of dock so I could charge the batteries and use the camera, but I didn't at the time. Maybe GoPro do sell one, but I don't know. But the GoPro Hero 10, it is my favorite action camera. And then on to probably the oldest thing that I've had, the 2020 iPad Pro. This thing, I absolutely love this thing. It is amazing. Editing pictures and videos, and to be fair, just using this iPad Pro in general is really nice. You could probably pick this up for a lot less than what I actually paid for it about 2 or 3 years ago now, and it is just so nice to use, even today. Although, if you do pick one of these up, whoops, get more than the base storage. I did, and I'm regretting it. And then from the oldest to the newest. This is the DJI Mavic Pro, released in about 2017. It is my newest favorite toy to go out and fly. It folds up into a really discreet little package and then just expands into that. I get 2 extra batteries with this, so my flight time is really good. The range is still really good. The image quality is still really good. I love this thing. And as I said, it folds up, and you can pick this thing up for about £200-300, all depending on whether or not you get the Fly More pack. I do have some problems with it, but that's mainly on the geofencing from DJI, so that's not really something I can, yeah. There probably is a better one, but this is my favorite. So I'm a photographer and kind of growing into being a videographer, cinematographer, whatever you want to call it. I need something to be able to hear what I'm either saying or listening to music. I love music, and I love wireless earphones and headphones. So that's what I've got. Meet Bose and the AirPod Pros. These two are my favorite. These I usually use wired if I'm editing a video or something like that, because they create a nice seal around here, and plus they can be wired connection into my laptop, meaning I can get, you know, no loss with the audio quality. And then there are my AirPod Pros. My AirPod Pros get used every single day. Just, they are amazing. Purely because of the noise cancellation. The active noise cancellation, mwah. The sound quality, mwah. Chef's kiss. They are really, really good. Are they perfect? No, by no means. The audio quality could still be improved, and they will never be a pair of wired earphones. But for the convenience, Apple AirPod Pros. Now, yes, the oh God, here we go. The Sony WXM49, I don't know. They sound a lot better, but these work better with my Apple products because, well, I use Apple products. But last but definitely not least is this. The MacBook Air M1 2021, 2020, something like that, I don't know. I spent £1,000 on this. I should have spent more to get more storage and more RAM, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. I spent £300 on Final Cut Pro. I'm still learning Final Cut Pro, but this laptop I genuinely use every single day. Now, I do more YouTube watching than creating. I spend more time watching YouTube on this than I do creating for YouTube, but I love it. It's so small, it's portable. The battery has now started to degrade to a point of where I'm like, maybe I should upgrade. It is still usable without the charger though. It does have its problems, don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. So, they are a list of stuff that I use daily for, well, I use daily, either for my work or for YouTube or just for fun. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one.